Let you all come in. Welcome everybody to Eyes Wide Shut. Do I call it that? Because a lot of people think their eyes are open, what they're doing and what they're seeing, and their eyes are really shut, and they just don't know it. Today, what I'm talking about, first of all, like, subscribe, share my channel. Uh, it would be really important to me, and a lot of material that I talk about would be important to you. I ain't got no fancy music in the background. I don't have no high tech uh, going on behind me. I don't have no great introduction. I don't have no live band in the background. I don't have flowers and roses floating across the screen. I don't have all the fancy stuff. I'm just a normal guy talking about normal everyday stuff. What I want to talk about today is, why do black men would rather focus on women that he have no respect for? I'm gonna give you a scenario. It'd be a woman on one side of the street with a nice car. She's outside washing her car. She just, outside chilling. Nice looking woman, just doing her own thing, not bothering nobody, and just, enjoying her day. Across the street from her, it's a woman, 5 kids, booty shorts on, ass hanging out of both sides of booty shorts, one breast hanging out of a turtleneck sweater, stomach hanging out, and she's just as attractive as the woman across the street. They just got different things going on. Guy ride down the street in a nice clean car. He got a little money on him, so he's making good money. You know what? Take a guess which woman he's gonna holler at. The one over here with all them kids, with her ass hanging out, looking trifling, looking like she needed help from another man, or however many mans that'll give her help. But she's work. And it comes to my conclusion that I think a lot of black men with money run behind the women that they have no respect for, because he ain't got to do no work to get her. I'm gonna say it again. I think a lot of black men with money, I'm talking about basketball players, football players, all these players that's making all this money, why they'll run behind why they'll run behind a woman that don't got nothing but being pretty. Don't have nothing, but she pretty. Sometimes got a bunch of kids, sometimes ain't got no kids, but she ain't got nothing going on for her, but she pretty. Ain't got no job, but she pretty. Got a nice shape, but ain't got nothing going on for her. That's who he going after. Look at all the NBA players, NFL players, either the guys that them played NBA or NFL, or the guys that them are just normal everyday guys that make six figures. Who do you see them running behind? Women that ain't shit, excuse my language, don't want nothing, ain't got nothing, ain't fit to give you nothing, ain't fit to do nothing. As soon as your money run out, she gonna run out. But this woman over on the other side that don't want nothing from him. All she want is treat her right, don't put his hands on her, don't cheat on her, don't do nothing, just treat her like a woman. She gonna go to work every day. She don't care if you make six figures. She don't want your money. She don't care if you drive a Rolls Royce and she drive a Pinto. She gonna drive a Pinto. She don't want your money. You have all the money that any woman in the world want. She don't want your money. And to the woman that say she crazy, not to want that. There's women that exist, and I've been saying that for the longest. On my Facebook channel, I say it a lot. There are women that exist, don't want your money, don't want a man's money. She got her own money. Might not as much as what he made, but she don't care because she's not hungry behind money. But let me get back to what I was saying. But the reason why he won't go for the woman that has her shit together, he feel like it's too much work. Nobody call work having a conversation. Nobody call work being a grown man with a grown man conversation, talking to her, seeing what she like to do, seeing what entertains her. Then she asks him the same thing. What do you like to do? I like going bowling. I like shooting pool. What about you? Yeah, I like shooting pool and bowling. I need help shooting pool and bowling. But you can, we can go sometimes. Maybe you can help me. Yeah, I can go with you. He don't want that kind of conversation. He want the conversation of what you do with your time. I don't do nothing. What you doing tonight? Nothing. What you doing? I ain't no one to come out. Yeah, come by and holler at me. If you want to, you can spend the night. I got room. Okay, I'll spend the night. The kind of woman he looking for, no conversation, easy. And I call them all trophy women. Why? Because they look good, but as soon as the guy get through running through them, he put them right back on the shelf like a trophy. Somebody else grab them. And the sad thing about it is, I ain't got no hatred for them type of women. Get his money. Take all his money because he's dumb. How you go through, and I'm calling with the NFL and the NBA players, how you go through most of your life dating black women that got themselves together? And then when you get a little bit of money, I want the thought. I'm gonna go to the strip club and throw up $100, $100 bills, $100 bills in the air, and walk out and with my chest out like I done something. You ain't done nothing. You ain't done nothing. The guy told me a long time ago, it ain't tricking if you got it. It's tricking. They just made up different. They just make themselves feel good and say it ain't tricking if you got it. Yeah, it's tricking because she don't want you. She wants your money. She don't want you. Every time I see an NBA player, NFL player, I'm talking about black players. I can care less about the other color. I'm talking about my people because they losing their mind. Every time I see an NBA player, NFL player, or a regular celebrity standing next to his wife, like Chris Rock, for instance. Every time I see Chris Rock standing next to a woman that he dating, Michael Blackson, Tracy Morgan, all them celebrities that I know for a fact, if they didn't have money, they'll be dating regular and average women. Every time I see them standing next to they date or they wife or their girlfriend, look like somebody took some scissors of Chris Rock, cut around the edges, cut around his head, cut around the back, cut the edge, cut the picture out of Chris Rock, and put some glue on the back of that picture and paste right next to the woman. Cause you can look at the woman and tell she there for the money. Go back and look at old pictures of women Chris Rock used to date. Okay, am I saying celebrities supposed to have a lot of money and date average women? That ain't what I said. But why go after the woman that wants your money? I'm gonna say it again. I'm not saying celebrities supposed to make a whole bunch of money and go after average looking women and women that ain't got. I didn't say that. But why go after somebody that wants you for your money? You can look at the woman and tell she there for the money. She's not there for you. Look at Kenny Smith, married 7 years. After 7 years, the wife wanted a divorce. They got one. I think they got a daughter. When I saw Kenny Smith's wife in a picture standing next to him, I said she's smart. I'm gonna get as much money as because they always got a yellow gal. She gonna always be yellow, like Cat Williams said, with the funny face in the picture. She gonna be yellow, white, or light skin. They don't want no dark skinned woman because I guess that makes you look too much of you dating somebody that's a regular woman. You dating somebody that's dark skinned, and we don't supposed to date dark skinned women. We supposed to date all light skinned women. If she ain't light skinned, she got to be white. That's what we do because we got money. Because we got money, we got three things. We got cars, we got white women, and we're gonna buy a big house with 16 bedrooms, and we're the only one stay there. Get out of here. Get out of here. And that's where I come from when I'm saying, but all the women they date, they ain't got no respect for because immediately they cheats on her. That's what gets me. Immediately cheats on her. But the secret that nobody knows is nobody cheats on her. Because behind closed doors, she's showing him, I don't want you. I want your money. I want y'all to think about it. Why would somebody marry a beautiful woman, which us on the outside know why she there? Next thing you know, they're getting a divorce. Because behind closed doors, when he walk in the room ready to go to bed, she sleep. Well, not sleep. Turned over to the side, hoping that he don't touch her. Behind closed doors, she don't want him. Who want Chris Rock? Who want all and I'm not trying to be a hater on Chris Rock. I'm using Chris Rock as an example that a guy that don't stay in his lane. It's black women out here that's lawyers. It's black women out here that's attorneys. It's black women out here that's doctors. It's black women out here that's in politics. Beautiful black women. They don't want them. Why? Because you got to hold a conversation and you got to be a man. And you don't know how to be a man when you got six figures. You don't know how to talk like a man and hold a conversation. All you know how to do is get a quick fix, like a joint, on a woman that don't want you. I saw Shaq. Shaq looked like a gorilla. If Shaq was out late at night, they'll call the zoo thinking a gorilla escaped. And I seen Shaq girlfriend. I'm like, she there for the money. Am I hating on him? I'm not hating on him. I'm just being honest. We know most of these NFL and NBA players with women that's there for the money. And they so ignorant, almost said the curse word. They so ignorant they don't realize this woman's gonna take all your money once you have a kid. I don't understand it. Player for the Lakers. How you get a stripper pregnant? Let me say it again. I need to get a little closer. Everybody can hear me. How the hell you get a stripper pregnant? And after you get her pregnant, she announces that she's pregnant. They're not together no more. I don't help me understand. How do you make $100 million, pull a stripper out of the strip club, and be crying before the judge because she won't half your money? You found her in the strip club. Somebody that's from a housing complex and she's beautiful, but she ain't got nothing. She don't want nothing. And I'm not downing women that's in housing complexes. Some of them got their shit together, furthers their heart. They just times them cost them to what fact that they can't pull it, can't pull the load, or they got a lot of kids, or because all women that live in housing complex aren't bad. So let me get that out the way. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking the ones that's in housing complex because I don't want to work. Because I'm looking for a man to take care of me. I'm looking for a man to do for me. I'm looking for a man to be there for me. I don't want to work. And she'll find a man just like that. And before you know it, she out of the housing complex and River Oaks, in one of these big homes. Why? Because she's got a fool. Now, these young NBA players that's getting drafted and NFL players that's getting drafted, I already know why the first thing y'all do is run to a white girl. Because that's all y'all see the players before y'all do. Sit by. It's almost like you ain't no real player, no real NBA player or a real NFL player unless you got a white girl sitting next to you. If you ain't got no white girl sitting next to you, or you ain't no one of the players' name I'm not even gonna call his name, Claire that got called. When they called his name, a white girl sitting right next to him, and she a KKK Peckerwood Trailer Park White sitting right next to him. A bunch of Negroes, which is his family, are standing behind him. Almost look like the Beverly Hillbillies, but they black. That's how the family was. When they asked her, no, they asked him, "How does it feel to be drafted in the first round?" Yeah, yeah, yeah. He said, "It feels good to be drafted first round." And she was sitting next to him, and the family was yelling, going on, and she looking in the ceiling, and I thought she looked down at her lap because she probably had something in her lap saying, "Remember, he getting $100,000 contract." Because she looked down at her lap and looked back up and started smiling. Most of the players that got drafted in the NBA had a white girl sitting right next to them, and a trifling mama on the other side. Why I call a mama trifling? Because there's nowhere in the world a black mama, that's still your son. He 18, he 19. Ain't nowhere in the world she'd have been like, yeah, Billie Jean can sit with us. Oh yeah, Sally Ann, yeah, she can come in. No, this is family. Let him do that. Nothing against white girls, but I'm just saying it's a trend to when they ain't the youngsters. Them white girls do not want you. She wants your money, and they always. But let me say this: But they always with a white girl that look like a white girl, a white man wouldn't even want. Look at Michael Jordan girlfriend or wife, whatever it is right now. Michael Jordan a billionaire. You a billionaire. If you see me, I'll be with somebody from Barbados, Brazilian. Brazil. It's gonna be a nice, beautiful sister standing next to me. He got an average white girl. Look like she's straight from the Beverly Hillbillies, or All in the Family. It's just a regular white girl. I'm trying to figure out why do black men, when they get money, either they go in another direction, talking to strippers, whores, women that need help, women that's begging, women that ain't got nothing to offer, women ain't got nothing to give them, women ain't finna do nothing for them, or they go for the white girl. All them classes of women don't want you, dude. They want your money. I'm flabbergasted by it. That's why I want to ask Dr. Umar Johnson, why do black men date women he ain't got no respect for? Because he ain't got no respect for none of them. Because he already know why they there. That white girl sitting on the couch, he ain't dumb. He know why she there. But that's for publicity. Publicity. That's for publicity. When they start taking pictures, my publicity, I need y'all to show me with the white girl. That's for status. That's my status. Sitting here with the white girl, and I have my chest stuck out. Yeah, I be like, ooh, look at him. Look at this beautiful. No, not beautiful. Trailer park. Never seen an NFL player or NBA player with a white girl that I can say, shit, that's a Marilyn Monroe. That's a all these badass white girls walking around. If I'm gonna have a white girl, she gonna be one of the baddest white girls on the scene. I ain't never seen one of these NFL players or NBA players with a. If you're gonna have a white girl, go. If you're gonna do it all the way. Even though she don't want you, she wants your money. But if you're gonna do it, go all the way. Go all the way. Go with the white girl that just come out the magazine. She's so tough and so bad, so pretty, so fine, so gorgeous. Don't go searching through the trailer park and the white girl that wants you to take her and set her right next to you. Because that's all. I ain't never seen none of them. Jalen Rose. Stephen A took his gal. Why? It was easy. Stephen A got money. But Steve A is dumb. Don't get me started talking about that one. All I'm saying is, somebody explain to me why do black men, not all of them, because some of them got sense, but most of them don't, with six figures, rather date a woman he wasn't introduced to his mom. He ain't got no respect for her, but he feel like they look good together. He don't want that black woman that's an attorney, that's a doctor, that's a lawyer, that's a teacher, that's doing something in society, that don't want his money. He don't want that black woman that don't want his money. He want the black woman that want his money, and that bothers my mind. Why would you want a woman that wants your money versus wants a woman that wants you? I'm gonna say it again. Why would you want a woman that wants your money but don't want you versus a woman that don't want your money but she wants you? Because there's plenty of them out there that's decent, that's single. All they ask for, if you don't treat her bad, don't do her bad, don't cheat on her, don't beat on her, don't do nothing physical, mental abusive to her, just be a good man. That's all she asks. How is that too much? But you'd rather talk to a stripper that gets pregnant for you, you know, like the Kardashians. That dumb. Ooh, he needs to be in the dictionary under dumb. Need to be a raw Kardashian. Right in the dictionary under the word dumb ass. Need to be raw a Kardashian picture because he got that stripper pregnant and she had a baby for him. All the beautiful women in the world, he and she don't slept with everybody, including him. Make me wonder why men with money would rather talk to women that don't want him. They want his money. And women just as pretty as her, but decent. Just as fine as her, but decent. Just as sexy as her, but decent. But the difference between this woman here and this woman here got a job. She got a career. This woman over here, roll up her you know what, up and down the strip club, up be strip pole. She's a stripper. Walk the street at night. Lost count on how many men she done slept with. All I'm saying is, somebody explain to me why black men choose to impregnate, take care of, give half his wealth to, give the world to a woman that don't want him. Let's see it again. She ain't got nothing going for her but looks. But she pretty too. Body. She got a body too. It's too much work. I gotta have somebody easy. But easy gonna cost you millions of dollars. Once again, looking for somebody easy, gonna cost you millions of dollars, and you're gonna be broke. Looking crazy. And there's a bunch of them just like that. The mamas don't care. Your mama don't care. Shit, your mama was broke too. When you got in the NBA or the NFL, she got rich. She ain't worried about who you date. She ain't worried about how your life goes. She ain't worried about you lose all your money. As long as you get her something. As long as your mama, do you think your mama care who you date? Shit, y'all sleeping in a one bedroom apartment, all six of y'all. When you got that $100 million contract, your mama don't care what you do, who you date. And yeah, I said it. And I wish somebody listened to this podcast and understand. You don't have to take your money and buy love. Let me say it again. You don't have to take your money and buy love and affection. All these, they try to talk about Charles Barkley, even though I do not like Charles Barkley. Let me get that straight right now. But one thing about Charles Barkley, he been with his wife for over 20 years. You know, she a regular white girl. Nothing's flashy about her. But she was there with him, not for his money. Because if she was there for his money, she would have left a long time ago. Very few athletes and entertainers are still with the person they started with when they got their contract. Because she wasn't for you. She was for your money. And everybody keep talking about all them kids that one boy name, they got the 10 kids. All them kids he got, the father, I apologize. Well, to be father of the mothers to them kids, I want to say thank you. Because you helping them out too. Because don't think you can't, you giving child support for these kids. Nick Cannon, that's what I'm talking about. You're a good father. You're gonna be giving child support to these kids, but you can't date all the mothers. You can't marry all the mothers. All the mothers ain't gonna be single all their life. So the guy they getting ready to date, say thank you for the $20,000 a month child support. The Cannon ignorant. I don't care how many. I don't care how many shows he got. That's a whole nother situation. That's a whole nother talk show. And I leave it like this. I wish one day our black men, young black men, I don't care if you have a father at home or not. They don't take a father at home to raise a black man. That lie been going on forever. That a guy need a father at home, he ain't gonna come out right. That's a lie. It's a lot of strong-willed black women have raised their son to be outstanding citizens. There's a lot of black women have raised their son to be outstanding. So that's a lie that a black woman, single black woman, can't raise a black man. A black woman that kind of on the loose side can't raise a black man because she busy trying to do her thing. She don't give a damn about him. Say it like that. But please stop saying a black single black woman can't raise a black man. Yes, she can. It's been done. It's still being done. But that's the storyline they say to everybody every time something happen. He ain't got no father in the household. Sometimes a father in the household be the worst thing for a black man, because now he beating his mom, so now he want to grow up and beat his wife. That's a whole nother podcast that I'm gonna do. But anyway, I'm gonna end it here. I want y'all to like, share my channel. Anything I missed, any comments, anything y'all want me to talk about. Like I said, I don't have anything fancy in the background. I'm not doing all that. I'm just talking to you straight like a regular guy, talking to regular people. Choo-choo trains going across the track, cheerleaders in the background, somebody dancing, somebody twerking on each side of the screen. I'm not doing all that. I'm just being a regular, normal guy, talking to normal people. If y'all got any comments, anything I said, anything I didn't get right, hit me to it. Because like I said, I'm gonna stay on top of this. Because somebody gonna hear me and say I'm a strong black man. I'm gonna look for me a strong black woman. I'm gonna say it again. One of these NFL players, one of these NBA players, one of these youngsters that has a career, just a celebrity, gonna one day gonna say, "I'm a strong black man. I'm where I want to be in life. I'm looking for me a strong black woman that's gonna be there for me, not for my money, there for me, and that'll help me guide me in life. Other than that, I'm out. Y'all, please like and share my channel, and definitely subscribe. I'm out. I am definitely out. Thank you.